Hey guys! So we did a lot of research before we purchased our Purple mattress. We bought the original Purple in a queen size. Um, the reason for that is I had a back injury in college, and um, ever since then I have never slept without pain. And Purple seemed to be an idea that I thought would at least bring a reduction in the pain I was having every morning when I woke up. I was actually having to sleep on a heating pad every night just to be able to sleep. And I know that's not something you're supposed to do, but that was the only way I could sleep. And it was 11 years on our old mattress like that. And so after a bunch of research, finding a lot of good reviews, we actually know some people that have Purple, and so they've loved them. They've had them for 3+ years. One of them's had them for 5. So we felt pretty confident in our choice, even though we were in just the beginning of COVID and we were all on lockdown and we couldn't go actually try one. So we went ahead and ordered it. We had it shipped to us, which took a little longer because of COVID. Not faulting the company for that. It's just what happens sometimes in a pandemic. I just want to clarify that. But we got our Purple, we brought it in, we cut the bag open, it just goes whoosh, and expands, and that was pretty fun. It's exciting. The first thing I noticed when I laid down on the mattress the first time was that I felt supported. My back felt supported instantly, and I hadn't had that in so long. And so I couldn't wait to sleep on it. I was super excited. And if you've done your research about Purple, you know that there is a period of time when you're first trying the Purple, the adjustment period, where they ask you to bear with it because you have to adjust to the mattress. That first night, I definitely felt the stiffness and soreness of sleeping on the Purple. But what I didn't have was the pain from my back injury. So stiffness and soreness, I was totally okay with. Night 2, I didn't have that stiffness anymore. So I just had a good night's sleep, and I woke up and I wasn't in pain. And that was huge. I hadn't had that in over 11 years. So I was sold with Purple at that point. I was in love with our mattress, and I would find reasons to come in and lay down even when I didn't need to. But with our Purple, I stopped feeling that support around day 65. And I started waking up sore and then really kind of in pain again in the same place from my injury. And I didn't know what was going on. So by day 72, I was just kind of hoping maybe I slept wrong or whatever. But by day 72, I laid in the middle of the bed and then on my husband's side of the bed. And in those spots, I still felt that support immediately. But as soon as I moved back to my spot, it just felt soft and not supportive. I just kind of sank. And so that's when I decided to test for sag. You can get gallon water jugs and line them up on the mattress, and if there's sag, then they'll tip. And if there's not, they all just kind of uniformly stand up. So I did that test, and what I found was that on my husband's side, the jugs stayed up, but on my side, they went like this. Now my husband is 6'3". he weighs more than me. He's just a bigger person than I am. And his side was still supportive. And so we weren't sure, we're still not sure what happened, what was going on. But my side definitely had a sag. Sometimes the gallon water jugs would even just like fall over completely. They would only be standing up because they'd hit into each other. And so I contacted Purple. Their customer service, like when I called them on the phone, was so good. Like the woman I talked to immediately opened up the ticket, said that should never happen, that they were standing by their product, they'd get me a replacement. She was super understanding. She apologized for the frustration and said, we want to get you back to that great night's sleep. So she opened up that ticket immediately. I got an email before I was even off the phone with her asking for pictures of the sag and a few other things. So I responded that day. I sent what they asked, but the email did come with a disclaimer for us that it would take 5 to 7 days probably to get back to our email, just because of COVID, and they were understaffed and there's a lot going on because of the pandemic, which is understandable. So to get around having to wait a little longer, we rotated the mattress so that the sag was at my husband's feet and I could still have some support under my back. And that worked for us in the meantime. So it actually ended up taking 15 days for Purple to get back to us. And I actually called and asked them about that, and they bumped my email up to get to it faster. Really, like they were super apologetic. They were really trying to get to things as fast as they could. And they did tell me that they were hiring a bunch of people to try and stop the delay in the emails. But once again, when I called, I got through pretty quickly. It's just the emails that they had a hard time getting to everything. But I should note that once they did get to my email, I had a mattress at my door within 2 days. So once they got to processing my email, it was super fast. So then we brought the new one in, we took the old one out, and Purple arranged to have it come picked up, so we didn't have to worry about that. All of that was super easy. The only hard part was the waiting, and that's the pandemic's fault. I don't blame Purple for that. One thing I noticed as soon as we got onto our new Purple mattress, our second mattress, was that it instantly felt better. It was supportive where I needed it to be, and I would say that it was even a little more firm than the first mattress was originally. And they send you these little samples when you get your mattress of the hyperelastic polymer, so you can kind of see what's in your mattress. So now we have 2 of these, and this one's from the first one. It is a lot softer than the second one that came with our second replacement mattress. So I don't know what happened there, but there is a difference between the polymer, and the second one is way better. So I'm hoping that we won't have these same issues again, because the mattresses even just came different. So hopefully it was just a fluke. But that was my experience with getting a Purple, having the sag, going through the warranty process, and getting the new mattress. Now we've only had the new mattress for a few weeks now. As of right now, as of making this video, it is still supportive. I'm still getting a good night's sleep. And when I lay on my back, I wake up with pretty much no pain from that injury. If I lay on my side, I still do get some of that pain, but that's just my injury. That's the way that it is in my spine. So laying on my side has always been a problem. which is unfortunate because I'm a side sleeper. But I love our Purple. I would do another Purple mattress again. Any problems we had with our warranty was just because of the pandemic, and like I said, they were working to resolve their staffing problems so that they could respond to those faster. But as I said before as well, we do have people we know that have had their mattresses for years. Same original Purple with the foam base rather than the springs, and they haven't had any of the problems that we have had. So that gives me a lot of hope that moving forward, we're not going to continually have this problem. Now, if we do have an issue with our mattress again, I will update about that and make a new video so that I can keep you guys kind of up to date. Ultimately, I'm really pleased with our purchase. I love that I have some relief and that I can wake up and not be so stiff that I struggle to move in the morning. So I would recommend Purple still. I love our mattress. Again, if I have any further issues in the future, I will post about that. But I'm really hopeful, perhaps cautiously hopeful, but hopeful that this isn't a recurring issue we're going to have. And right now I'm just enjoying being comfortable as I sleep. So thanks for watching. I hope that answered some questions. Thanks.